Hello, who cares? And welcome to this month's Army Diaries, as this could be the month of September. And you know something different? Yeah, a new format. And I decided to do something different with the format because I want something new and different for my channel. Actually, both my channels, my gaming channel and my main channel, the Boy Who Cares. And before going into the animes I watched this month, I'll give you two quick updates. Update one is Wish Wash, and didn't watch no episode that month. Two reasons. One, I didn't watch no anime till dead late in September because I've been very ill. And to a point that I went to a checkup because I have a couple of digi spells. Yeah. And I found out I have vertigo because I have two teeth taken out and got an infection, and it caused my head to go whoopy. And then after I had that, I have the flu. So yeah. But I did manage to watch some anime, don't you worry. So Wish Wash, that's why. And reason two is Wish Wash is about to finish anyway in the beginning of October, so I just got binge watching more at once. And the second anime I didn't finish, I didn't watch any episodes, is the summer that Hakaku died. If I found that right, I'm sorry. As that is just finished. I know that's just finished, and I was about to watch that, but time went out. But again, I caught all other animes around the same time, know what I mean? So, yeah, those two anime will be on my next episode of Anime Diaries for the October. And to be fair, that type of anime is a perfect one to watch during October anyway for Halloween. So, yeah. So, with that out of the way, let's talk about my first anime, which is the only movie I saw this month, which is Demon Slayer in Fantasy Castle. Yeah, it's the first of three parts of this epic finale of this mega, franchise. It is. It's been finished over a couple of years now on the manga side, but it's about to head finishing now on the anime side, and wow, what a movie it is. And also, yeah, the figures at the time we record this video, it's made around over $700 million, which is insane. It is. It's insane for that type of film. Especially for, anime, and especially for it's being theaters for a handful of times. It's not on for a single minute, a single hour, like in most mega blockbuster movies are. To get these figures is unbelievable. So yeah, I made up for that. I made up anime is finally getting the recognition it deserves. So, as I said, the film's amazing. It is. I read the manga. It's going to get more intense. And yeah, I saw a lot of people crying in this one over the emotional scene of, yeah, go back a couple seasons or go back to the last main Demon Slayer movie, the Mulan Train movie. Everyone's calling him an arsehole. And in this one, everyone is not, because his backstory is unbelievable. It's probably one of the best backstories out of all the other moons. That's how emotional his backstory is. I don't give too much away because obviously there probably still people have not seen this yet, but it is amazing. That's just that one part. The other parts too, with emotion, and yeah, it's all there. Then you got like the animation. Yeah, the animation is gorgeous. It is. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful animation. And then you got the score. Yeah, I love the score. I think the score is amazing. There's not much I can say about this. The only problem I can say I got, and even though it is nitpicking, is should this been a series, not 3 movies. And again, I said on my mini review on my TikTok, obviously there's positives and negatives on both sides. Like the positives is better budget for the animation and it pays off here. The downside is if the report is true, or how I hope it's not, we're not going to get the Ferrari until 2029. Yeah, the report's coming out that this series could carry on till 2029. Which, again, we got 2 more films. So, yeah, gotta wait that long to see the ending of Demon Slayer. So, that is a narrative in that way. Meanwhile, for the series, could have made it like 23 episodes or 24 episodes. Probably. But I feel what will end up happening is like the Moon Train thing where they release the Moon Train movie and then eventually they release them in episodes. And I think that's what will happen here. I think it'll be a big announcement in December. So I put a £5 bet next year we're going to get, the final season part 1, like Attack on Titan did, put it in parts. And in part 1, it'll be about 6 or 7 episodes, covering an event of this film. I can see that happening. I've got a £5 bet this will happen. So, if I put a score on this, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It's a must-see. And if it's in theatres, I know there's some theatres are actually still showing it. That's how insane this movie is. Especially for anime, because normally anime will get like 1 weekend, 2 weekend tops, and that's it. And maybe 1 or 2 done those, anyway, said, done those 2 weeks in weekdays. But for most times, it's the weekend and maybe 1 or 2 days. But they get very, very good. It's 2 weeks. But this actually brews on top of that. That's how good this film is. So, what are you saying? That's my only movie I watched this month. So, we'll get on to my next one. Sorry, with some anime series. Dandadan Season 2. And what can I say about this anime? It's good. It's good. And if you know me on both my channels and especially my TikTok, I am a huge fan of Dandadan. And I love the world. I love the wackiness too. I love the characters. And it's one of those animes that then you watch it, like, in a couple of episodes, it's on your mind thinking, wow, this is one of the greats. And again, it's just started. That's the thing. It's just started. Again, only 24 episodes have been made. And already it's on that level. Again, could I have a big dip in the future? Yeah, that happened before. That happened in loads of animes. And loads of TV shows too. And, movie series. So obviously that could happen. But at the moment now, yeah, it's a phenomenal start. Like I said, the animation is amazing. There's not much I can say about that. But the story, the story itself, just the thing. It's one of those stories that it's batshit crazy. And somehow, then you got to see a topic, it fucking hits you. Like, you got this character, this new character called Evil Eye. And it's like this spirit that goes into Jinji. And basically, his backstory is, yeah, I can't say too much because I don't want to ruin it in case people have not, watched it. To me, even if you have not watched this, you better watch it because it's one of those ones. But what I'm saying, it absolutely hits you, and near the end, it ends on like a big cliffhanger. Now, the thing is, people are not gonna like what I'm about to say now because even though it confirmed season 3, which is obviously it's gonna do that because how big Dandadan is, but it's not gonna be like season 1 to 2 where it's gonna be 6 months. I'd be shocked if it is. I would be. Because reason 1, this was meant to be 24 episodes straight. So technically, season 2 is season 1. Technically. But because of how successful the first part of the season was, it decided to split it and also put more effort in the animation. So that's why it was a short time gap between season 1 to season 2. But with season 3, it most probably has started production now. And this studio is well known for only releasing 1 or 2 animes a year. And the problem is, next year we got these animes. See what I mean? Unless they do a big fire saying that, oh, we're releasing 3 this year. Or Ghost in the Cell or this project here gets delayed. Maybe? Who knows? But I cannot see it coming out. So that's probably the only nervousness for me is I got to wait for longer to see it. But lucky enough, if you follow me on my TikTok, I got the manga straight away. Because I love it. And so far now, it's going to get more wacky. Trust me, I'm almost up to date on the mangas. And yeah, it's just the start of it. So it got wanked this season. It's a 9. Yeah, it's a 9 out of 10. Mwah. So we go to my next anime. Sorry. My Gentle Darling Season 2. And yeah, this anime is fantastic. It is. It's mwah, fantastic season. And I already done a mini review on my TikTok channel on this. And what can I say about it? Fun anime. It went through quickly. And the thing that I find very confusing, and this is not a narrative, and it might sound insane saying this, but the animation's too good for this type of show. I'm not saying it's bad. It's a good anime. It got a good story, but the movement and the animation quality is like, do you need to put this much effort in this? Because again, it's about a girl and a boy, doing cosplaying. Well, the boy is not doing cosplay, but he is making the cosplay outfits for her. But again, that's all it is. And somehow, this animation is so fluid, so beautiful. And I find it funny that it got all this effort on that, and meanwhile on Blue Lock Season 2, you get this. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, you got Warrior Koi, Dreadful Darling, you got movement of her getting dressed. Now, there was a bit of a controversy on one of the episodes where it got censored. And to be fair, I read bit of the manga. And this scene they talking about her hair, getting repaired, of she's thinking she's gonna have, doing the deed, know what I mean? She thinks that, and she put on her best, panties and bras. And in the manga, you have to see her, front bit. And in the anime, it cut that bit out. No, it's still in it, but it covered it up to there, so you don't see it, know what I mean? Now, be honest with you, I didn't mind too much. There's still fan service in this. It's not like it removed all the fan service. But it's like, whatever, know what I mean? And to be fair, like I said then, there are a lot of fan service in this still. Maybe a bit more lighthearted because obviously I think in Japan this is rated PG-13, so maybe that's why he toned it down a bit. But don't forget, sometimes on what you call it, the releases on Blu-ray or DVD, a uncut it could be one of those things, but even if it's not, it's like, doesn't really matter. It's still a good adaptation still, know what I mean? Again, yeah, I went a bit on the manga, but I got up to the bit where season 2 actually ends, so yeah. And for the story, yeah, the story can hit you. Like, there's this new character. Actually, there's two new characters. One is this lad who loves cosplaying, and he likes to as this woman. And basically, there's a backstory of him that he left his girlfriend because she found it all weird. And to be fair, I can see her point of view, but at the same time, you don't need to be a bitch about it, know what I mean? You don't need to, know what I mean? You don't. You don't need to be mean about it, know what I mean? And boy's not doing no weird shit, know what I mean? Do what you want, know what I mean? Boy's not weird or, creepy stuff, know what I mean? And he's not for you. Yeah, leave the guy, but do it in a nice way, know what I mean? And then got this girl with, oh my god. I want her backstory, and that was me. I will explode it. Especially the scene where her mum forces to get with him manga, and as you know, I got a lot of manga, and if my mum tell me, Paul, you're 35, you need to get rid of mangas, I'd be like, Netflix documentary. Not me, know what I mean, but still I'd be upset, know what I mean? And wasn't here getting with him manga. Oh, yeah. But it's still more to it as well, and I love that. And the connection with Mira and Finio, yeah, cute. So, again, and I'll repeat myself in 3 in a row, but it's 9 out of 10. It's a fantastic season. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on my Darling Season 2. So, we're going to the next one, Sally. The fragrant flower blooms with dignity. And I watched the first 5 episodes. And I know people are going to say, but Paul, it's finished almost. And it's on,
Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Your fiddle-dee-dee. Being a pirate is a right-to-be. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
Yeah. This is the thing. I would have done that. Because I am impatient. And this one of the animes I was looking forward to this year. Because I read the manga online. I'm almost up to date with the manga online. But lucky enough, there was other animes, and as I always say, I got other stuff outside anime to watch. So yes, lucky enough, I got a lot of stuff to watch at the time. So yes, I now resort to that. And another reason why I waited this long to watch it is, even though most of the time I try to watch the anime in sub, there are other times that I want to watch it in dubbed. And I thought, okay, this is getting a dub. So I thought, okay, I'm going to watch this in dub. So, what I thought of it so far now, Yeah, it's good. I knew it'd be good. And honest to God, I need to say this right now for all you perverts. Here. No, here. If you do fan art of her doing certain stuff, or if you goon to her, you do have got to hell. You do, because she is that innocent. Honest to God, anytime she's on the screen, my heart warms up. I'm like, oh, honest to God, the design, and I give credit. The dub actress who's playing her done an amazing job so far now. So, good on that. But, meanwhile, talk about the dub, there is some questionable performances where it do sound a bit goofy, you know what I mean? Yeah. Again, only like one or two moments I'm like, oh, it's awkward the way it sounds. It sounds a bit goofy. But aside from that, yeah, it's done an amazing job adapting the manga so far now. The story is there. It make your heart warm up, and it's a perfect name corner, you know, Dying Fire, whatever it is, with Boom, because it's booming inside you with the feeling, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know there's more meaning method to that. When you read the manga, there's a lot more meaning to that, but still, it's still a perfect name, you know what I mean? It does make you feel good. So, in my first 5 episodes, yeah, I'm loving it. So that's my update on that. Now, we're going to my next anime, which is my... Oh, sorry, I thought it was my only new one, but I got another one. I'll explain that in a minute. So we're going to this one first, which is Blue Box. Yeah, I know I'm a bit late to that because it's finished around March this year. I never got a chance to watch it. It's one of the anime that I never got a chance to watch properly. I remember I tried to watch the first episode or two before Christmas, and I liked them, but I never got back into it. So I thought, you know, since the season finished, I've binge watched a whole lot and done it. And why for? It's good. Yeah, it's good. But I want to say I'm mind blown by it. Yeah, it's very, very good on some bits, right? The animation's fantastic. And the story is one of those stories saying that, oh, for fuck's sake, just tell her you like her. How thick can you be? But gotta give him credit. He put them in an awkward situation with that because the whole thing of his crush is them, his mum and her mum, if you know each other in their basketball club, and basically because the mum and dad of the girl are moving overseas for the job, she wants to stay behind and finish her basketball and finish her last year in school. So she moves in with his house. And yeah, that would be very awkward to confess your crush because, again, you're living with her, you know what I mean? I'd probably be the same thing. If that was me, I better not tell her because if she says no, it'd be very awkward one party so for a single day. At home. In school, yeah, it's awkward, but at least you can avoid yourself, but in your own house, you know what I mean? Especially if you live next door, because it got a bedroom next to yourself. So, yeah, more awkward. So, I give him that credit. He fixed that trope quickly. And there's no trope about this other girl who's best friends with the main lad, and she's confessing love. But it's one of those things of, you don't have to, say yes. I can't wait which, okay, this is an interesting thing. I thought it'd be like a love triangle thing, which it was hinting at, but I love that he done the right thing, saying that I can't make you wait because it's a bit fucked up if you do that. And I don't have feelings for you. I think you as a friend, but as the next stage with, being together, no, I'm sorry. So I love that he done that there. And how with the manga, so I don't know how those are going to connect afterwards. Because it ends up here, taking her step away from him. But obviously she's going to feel like shit. So the story, I get credit near the end. I got very into it. And two, the animation is very good. I give credit, the animation is good. So you got to wank it. I got to give it 8. I think it's good. But I wasn't mind blown, but I still think it got potential to get better. And like I said, I did got hooked in near the end. So yeah, I gave it a good 8. So we'll get to my next anime, shall we? Gachiakuta, if I found that right. And I only watched the first 2 episodes of this because I got so many people telling me, Paul, you need to watch this. And to be fair, I looked at art style. It was my list for a while because I love the art style. It looks very cool. So I watched the first 2 episodes and yeah, I'm hooked already. And yes, the reason I watched the first 2 episodes is it's one of the animes that I came in close of this month to watch, and I had to stop watching it because I had other animes that just finished. I thought let's finish them off first before I carry on with this. So yeah, definitely going to continue the series because it is amazing. First, I love the world. Like the world is cool. Like it got this posh, clean world of M is shiny, brand new, and basically in the first couple of seconds of the anime, it tells you the message straight away of this world, basically saying that it's a throwaway, with this doll, and because I got like a tiny hole instead of a sewing it up, you know what I mean? It's so throwaway. I get you a new one, you know. So snobby, and yeah, and another thing too, you got like, even though it forwarded twice, I get upset that people are actually taking the twice where this main character does, and I don't find that very funny that you're willing to throw away the twice, but you get upset someone breaking in and stealing the twice again. You go fucking burn it anyway, or worse, if not burn it, you go put it in this other world where it's the whole world of twice, which you see more in episode 2, you know what I mean, on that bit. But near the end of episode 1, you got this big twist, and the way the betrayals, and yeah, it's dark. And why is it with the art style? I love the art style because you got this like, it's like this cards at line, it's like this shading. It's cool. I find it so cool. And Angel card design, I love. So far now, like I said, only 2 episodes in, I'm definitely going to watch it. So yeah, that's my update on that, know what I mean? So that's my only new anime I watched this month. So we'll get on to my next anime, which I finished, which is Shirley. Yeah, it's finished. After months and months, this story has finished. And the thing is, I've done a bit of research. It's not actually completely finished. It got by the books because there are 7 novels, and this posted based on the first 3 novels, which again, like I said many times on this subject with Shirley, I never read the novels or watched a other adaptation of Shirley, you know what I mean? So if this is true or false, don't blame me. I went on the internet, type it down, and it says this anime series based on the first 3 novels. So that's what I've been told. And my thoughts of it now after it's all finished is it got positives. I give credit, it got positives. It's not bad. Like, I get the positives quickly first. First, the animation for most parts is amazing. Until near the end of the season, there's like 1 or 2 moments where I put one out on one that anime dies where Woyoko, when thinking before he dies, what his name, he have one of the funniest, laziest animation moments in this anime. Yeah, I know that's near the beginning, but that's like only one bit in the whole beginning. But near the end, you notice like these goofy faces. Like, yeah, I know in most animes and backgrounds, characters, they don't do detail on the face. I get that, but the problem is the way they done detail on Anne and her friends in the background is so goofy at one of the episodes. And then Royco did a couple of scenes near the end where I think it was in this wedding where Ellen just stood like this. Yeah, it's having a good time. You know, it's that moment I'm like, yeah, you can tell it went out of budget, you know what I mean? On that. You know, that's the only part I got with the anime, but most part, yeah, it's beautiful, you know what I mean? Then you got the story, like, I get credit for someone who's never went Anseri or, you know, only hear about it in, like, schools, you know what I mean? Again, I never went it, but I heard some classes my nephew goes to get taught about Anseri. It is an interesting story. Again, it's not most exciting in the world, but it is an interesting story that it's done with basically it's like this slice of life thing, and it's set in the olden times, and it's showing what life was like back then. Now, can it be a bit cheesy? Yes, but again, like I said, this is based on a series of novels, so yeah. So, for the most part, the story is decent. Now, the narratives, I named one before with the animation, kind of a bit iffy, but one of the main ones where it got me like, what the fuck is this? Is the pacing. Like, the pacing is all over the place in some parts. I get quite near the end, the pacing calmed down a bit. Again, that's because this is not adaptation of the anime, and that because obviously the reason why I say it's Anseri remake because we got this anime in the 1970s or late 70s with the Anseri anime, and it had 44 episodes, and it covers up to just after the death of, you know, yeah, it covers up to that, and in the remake, it's around, I think it's episode 11 or 12, you know what I mean? He dies. I'm like, fucking hell. What are you going to do with the next 12 episodes that you ain't got up to like 40 episodes worth of content? Yeah, I get you going to cut stuff down, obviously, but it's quite a bit you've done, you know what I mean? Again, you talk from 40 episodes to 12 episodes. So, yeah. So, after that, then she went to college, because that never adapted, I believe. So, again, I have not watched the OG anime, but I believe that it's never got adapted into in the anime. So, I could be wrong, but I go by what people told me personally. So, with all that, my final score for this, I would give it 7.5. It's not awful. Like, I get credit, I have fun with it. Like I said, the part in there that I love, the animation, the story is fun. It's just 1 or 2 bits that kills down a bit. But trust me, it's not a bad watch. Yeah, it's 24 episodes, but you get through it quickly. So, on to my last anime I watched this month, which is Sakamoto Days. Yeah, season 1 has finished. Unlike Dandadan season 2, it actually called this season 1 part 2, which I find that funny, especially from Netflix, because it both produced by Netflix or something like that. Yeah, I know technically Dandadan is on Crunchyroll, but there's a big deal with Netflix as well. So I'm not sure how that works, but I love that they still call it, season 1 still of Sakamoto Days. Meanwhile, Dandadan is actually season 2. And I think Crunchyroll is the same on Dandadan, that is actually season 2, which I find that funny. But take that away, we go back to Sakamoto Days. And the thing is, I am a big fan of the manga. I got all 18 volumes up to date. Yeah, technically there's volume 19 out around the corner at the time we record this video. But at the moment now, I got 18 volumes of Sakamoto Days. And it is fucking badass. It's anime, John Wick, and a tiny bit of slice of life. You get Sakamoto Days, and yeah, it's good. It's very good, but I'm talking about the manga. No, sorry, I'm talking about the anime. I do got problems, sadly, and this might be harsh, but to say this, why is that? As a play Sakamoto Days, I was a bit disappointed in it. I get credit near the end. It had fixed most of my problems, but the problem is a bit too late. Well, my main problem is the pacing. I think the pacing sort of slowed down. But yeah, I know it's a fast series, but it felt like it rushed itself a bit. And because of that, we missed out on one or two moments from the manga, like the bonus chapters, and it should have been in it. Like, for example, there's a part of in the manga where Sakamoto's daughter wants his backpack, and basically the dad tried every can to get this backpack, this limited edition backpack, and basically it's jingled away. But I find it so fucking funny. And yeah, I know people gonna say, well, why are you a bit mad? It sounds like it's just an extra scene or an extra chapter. Why are you mad that it's not in it? It's because of I want to get to know the characters a bit more. I want to see a bit more of the daughter. I want to see a bit more of the wife. And we don't. And I get credit in the Warrior. It do like 1 or 2 episodes, not an episode, but half an episode, or like, oh, it's a tale. Like, for example, it went to the bathhouse. That is so fucking funny, you know what I mean? So, I give him credit. It do fix it near the second half of the anime, but aside from that, And yes, I know there are a lot of people are upset saying that of the animation is not amazing, but it's decent, but it's not like top tier. Which, to be fair, I do agree a bit. Yeah, the moments in there like, wow, it's cool. But this is a big but. Compared to other animes, like I said before, like Dragon Darling, it's like, how the fuck this got like unbelievable through animation, meanwhile, this took a, passport animation. And Sophomore Day delivers that type of animation that is mind blowing. Again, I'm not asking for something like Solo Leveling. I'm not asking for that, something like that. I'm just asking for, again, a bit more better. Again, it's not awful like some fan reacting to, but I can see what it tried to say. Some bits, it's better if you read the manga and you get all hyped up. I was better a bit more. Maybe I was overhyped, maybe. So, if I wank this season, I'll give it 7.5. It's not awful, but at the same time, it's, it could have been a bit better. So, that's it. That is my animes I watched in the month of September. And it should be interesting next month because obviously I got 2 more animes from like a month to finish, which is Wish Wash and some of Thing You Died. These animes, Wish Wash and that one. Then we got a couple of new ones where obviously we got the return of Spy X Family, which I cannot wait for because I actually like Spy X Family. So it should be interesting on those point of views. And there's a couple of anime that I've been working on in the last couple of weeks that, I want to try out and they probably are finished now. So I'm not going to wait all year, but I got a list, you know what I mean? And there are, like I said, there are a couple are coming up in this season. I'm like, that looks good. I might watch that weekly, you know what I mean? I haven't decided yet. So, what I'm saying, that's it. So, question of the day is, out of the animes I talked about today, what one is your favourite? Or you got any opinions? Put in the comment below. If you like this format, you see more like this, please like the video and please subscribe to my channel. This is Who Cares. See you on the next one.